Due to certain circumstances of Phoenix Wright, I am forced to actually reduce the amount of uploading to at least once a week. I am not giving up on the series as a whole, I am just having a very hard time actually recording it. So please bear with me on that. Phoenix, what are you doing? Phoenix, stop. Phoenix, posture. Sorry. Hey guys, ShadowKnight31 here, otherwise known as Avery, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, finally! Okay, so, little thing. I actually tried to record this on a weekend, but then it deleted itself, so I know what's going to happen through most of the trial. I am going to tell you when I don't know what's going to happen, but I had some good reactions. I had some good reactions to the trial too. I'm like, oh man, now I have to redo it all. Hey, there we go. Alright. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. This music still looks so good. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Oh, come on! This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or we lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. No, it's not, Phoenix. No, it's not. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Press. Thank you. He's guilty, he's innocent. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer is going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. Salman Manila to the stand. Or that director. He looks so nervous. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I'm Steel Samurai noob. Rolf. Edgeworth is not happy. Oh god. I know I've seen this before, but it's still funny that he just like goes really serious. What? Why are you constantly shaking your head? Sam Manila, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in this trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on this pressure. Now remember, we do have that freaking sleeping bottle pill for some reason. Who drugged freaking Powers? I was at the studios from 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were at a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination! Yep. Okay, you were at the studios. Took a lot more time than you thought it would. So you ended up skipping lunch. Press that, I believe. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory! Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Maniela! What do you mean? When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates as in the employee area. Oh, excuse me. Oh, again. Sorry. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when did you exactly eat? We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Ow. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Hello, I'm contradicting myself. Oh. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Doom. Wait a second. Mr. Maniela, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Wolf! Well? Mr. Maniela, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job! They took a break. One of them... If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Maniela, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Witness testimony. Yeah, I don't know this phrase. We took a break, Wolf. But it was only 15 minutes! 15! That's only 13 in base of 12! In base 12. I still don't understand that. I still don't understand. Oh, hi, dog. How you doing? Not enough time for someone to say, commit a murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination! The break. Yeah, it's only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base of 12! I don't know what that means! What were you doing in those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were two plates. There were two plates on this trailer table. Oh right, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, Diva's quiz plate. Diva's quiz, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. I don't think it's a feat. Hold it! What time exactly did he take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. That's your planning. Hold it! Why is that? Oh, okay. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor. Okay, fun fact. Fun fact about this. This took me over an hour to figure out. I literally had to look up a guide in order to figure out what to do. I will admit that. I had to look up a guide. Thankfully, I wasn't even spoiled about anything, but still, I had to look up a guide about this. It took me over an hour just to do that. I thought I had to, like prevent something in order to, like, proceed further, but no, I apparently just had to do this. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many people. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead battered what... Mrs.? It's Mr. It's Mr. Monkey. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edward has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Maniela from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there are several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards of the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. I'm talking like myself. What am I doing? Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment of the steel samurai skewered by the victim. We can't stop talking. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Gavel. Gavel, gavel, gavel. Gavel, 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 gavel. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. But Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up! If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it, and I guarantee it. We will prove it. I guarantee it. There we go. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero of the children everywhere, after all. You... Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. There's a dog here. I can't see the dog. Oh, there's a dog. There's a dog right next to me. Hey, Charlie. Coming over here now. Hey, Charlie. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Charlie? Say hi. Say hi, Charlie. Say hi, Charlie. The microphone. No? Okay. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Guilty of innocent. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Yo, I'm Cody Hackins. What's up? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Okay, I'm not gonna give him the freaking oh, I'm a tough guy, yeah, freaking voice, cause you'll see why in a second. What? Just cause you're all grown up, just cause you're all grown up, don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. That. He's in 2nd grade, and he's like 7, too. Or 8. Hang on. How old is he? How old is he? Let's see. Cody. He's 7. I thought he was 7. I get the feeling this is gonna be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Grants with the beard over there? Just... Schedule will be fine. I prefer a bearded gentleman myself. That's what he said! I prefer a bearded gentleman, thank you very much. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix? I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Yep. Got it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the murder. The incident. Yes, that. Witness testimony. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I kinda got lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked, right before my eyes, came out the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been a time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Puff, puff, puff. This kid's tougher than most adults we see and hear, honestly. Him and his freaking pink blush freaking cheeks. As a cross-examination. Once the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once, found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Went through the woods, off the path, so that all the way wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. Got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked, right before my eyes, came out the bad guy. Hold it! What sort of bad guy was it? A guy? A person? Kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. Huh. He's being awfully vague. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down! Pow! If I had my camera with me, I would have shot. Time for a shot, I tell ya. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I had it all the time. Really? Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay, so... if I remember correctly, I'm supposed to go to the end... and then present his camera. Like, this is as far as I got, and then, like, my entire computer just, like, started to freak out, like the entire emulator just, like, started flashing and, like, disappearing completely, and then coming back and disappearing completely. My entire taskbar was, like, disappearing and reappearing. It's like, what's going on? Objection! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Oh god, he's so surprised! He's so surprised! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Oh my gosh, he's so sad! He looks so sad! Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so! I don't care if he's a child or prosecuting, there we go, prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Well, he is standing on the box, that's funny. So you did have your camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Witness testimony. What I saw. Oh no, my dog's barking. Oh no. My dog's barking. No, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Cross-examination! Alright. Goes for the bad guy. Wham! Hold it. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person! He was a person! How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I'm too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Oh, that was a part of the freaking testimony? What? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Hold it! Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With Samurai kick, and the Samurai kick! Samurai punch, Samurai chop, Samurai slap. It's something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? He was killed by the samurai spear, so... Did he take him to the studio? Because if he saw this outside... Press him harder about it. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What's the meaning of this? The witness stated that he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained. Oh, we have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't have watched it. If he could, in the previous testimony, he couldn't get into the studio. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder take place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. You have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? Okay. So he couldn't have So, if it was more real, then it would have watched it more. So... what do I have as evidence right now? Let's try this. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Probably. Something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol see the samurai fight? Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Alright. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. So, I have to show evidence then. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Then. Why? Oh, come on. Why wouldn't he watch the... There's an empty bottle. There's Mr. Monkey's head. Half the glory. And his photos of every victory seen in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Why wouldn't he want? Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Evidence. Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from... Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching it with his hero. And not take a picture. Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Let's testify him again. Right. Yeah means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh! You look so sad! You look so sad! Oh, this is it! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, you're right, Pops. Seal Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open up in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Cross-examination! No photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Seal Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open up in time, so I missed it. He looks so sad! That's all? Yeah, I told you that I didn't take a picture. I would have once. Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. It's got to be something I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? Oh my god! How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Are you sure? Let's press some in before we... You erased them? Yeah! Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai, victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's being less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. There has to be something. Yeah, I already know what to do. Present this path to glory. Objection! Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow up with something bad. It just froze for a second. What? I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture with the Steel Samurai who lands the final blow. Wazam! got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No! Wait! No way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. But Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw, he would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw! Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay! You're right! The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order! 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 What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to the witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? What is this all about? Let's see. If you understand what really happened, it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying that the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it! Huh? I thought that Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there's one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here it is. There it is. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Really? What? They're at Studio 2! Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... That's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Somewhere around here, then. It was here. Really? So I guess in front of Studio 2 does not mean that it's a gate, apparently. Right there, I guess. Here, at Studio 2. I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate. The photo, yes, indeed. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. No filming is done there. The path was blocked. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. Class was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Sal Manuel's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They are the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. San Manuel and Miss Diva's Quiz were outside, eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Bum, bum, bum. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was at Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! No, this is Sparta! I've been shot. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that there's a surprise, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The freaking empty bottle. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Can't fingerprint the bottle, we already touched it. Test Powers' blood. That would be the only solution right now, wouldn't it? Idea? Continue. Run a test of Mr. Powers' blood. Did you find traces of the sleeping pills? This much time after the day of the murder. Even if there were traces, this still proves nothing. No blood test could tell what... Oh, okay. He's right. Darn. That didn't work. Time to try another idea. So, examine Hammer's body. An idea, Mr. Wright? And what would that be? It's Hammer? I thought it was Mr. Powers who was made to take the sleeping pills. So... fingerprint the bottle? Why? We already... I guess so. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this ball for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle was given to the judge. Time to take a drink. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim Jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 1. Woo! That was a close one. You were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too! Really? You both seemed so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too! Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued.